Hello, Pokemon Masters, and welcome back to the third episode of Pokemon Tempest. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, then I highly suggest you check them out and get caught up. This is part of my new weekly adventure surrounding my own region, the Olympia region, every FAKEMON Friday. Speaking of FAKEMON, which Pokemon have been joining your team so far? Let me know how your team's looking in the comments. And if you are caught up, then you're ready to continue your own journey through the region of Olympia, and specifically to Rumbletown, where this episode takes place. Rumbletown is the first major city in the region, a long, narrow corridor of high-rise buildings and houses, Pokemarts and a Pokemon Center, and at its heart, a Pokemon gym.
Hey, stop that Pokemon! Excuse me, trainer, I'm sorry about that. Oh, your headgear, your jacket. You wouldn't happen to be... I see. So you're the champion everyone's been talking about. The name's Moxie, and I'm the gym leader of Rumbletown. The title of champion might seem intimidating to some, but me? I've been a Pokemon trainer, hunter, and even a Pokemon ranger. You heard right. I've been around the block, and I'm pretty sure me and my team could take you in a fair fight. Nowadays, I'm a gym leader, and it's my duty to make sure the wild Pokemon of this town and the surrounding areas are safe and undisturbed. You tourists sure aren't making that easy either, so tell you what, I'm going to escort this little fella down to the beach, and when I get back, I'll see you in the gym for a battle. How does that sound? See ya.
Huh, so they're the gym leader, huh? A gym battle certainly would be up your street, but before that, there are plenty of wild Pokemon living in Rumbletown. If you look around the city, you may see the occasional garbage bag move. This is because Trubbish can be found here in Rumbletown, and makes for the only Unnovan Pokemon to migrate to the island. You might also find a shady Houndour down a back alley or two if you're looking to complete your Pokedex, and I'd suggest picking one up. Who knows what they might evolve into? But for the new Pokemon, you're gonna have to follow Moxie to Rumbleton Beach. And here we are. It's only a short walk over to the beach side, and the houses really seem to be built right up to the shoreline. Despite that, some tall grass is breaking through the ground. This is less like a beach and more like the earth just sorts of, well, ends here. An enthusiastic fisherman might get chatting to you and offer you the old rod for you to sit down on the rickety dock with him for a spot of Pokemon fishing. In fact, it looks like you might land something. This is a new Pokemon. You're reeling it in now. First up, we have SERASURF, the Sea Angel Pokemon. This Pokemon can hold bubbles of air around its neck, allowing it to rise out of the water and skim over the water's edge. It's a water fairy type and knows moves like Bubble and Draining Kiss at low level, but eventually can learn Bubble Beam and Dazzling Gleam, so it certainly would be a charming addition to the team. If you're really lucky, however, you might reel in a TEMPHIN. TEMPHIN is the hothead Pokemon, and this unique fire-water type has an incredible power. It can fire spitballs of either fire or water depending on which gland it uses. Because this Pokemon is so warm, the water around it heats up, forcing most wild fish Pokemon to swim away from it. And that makes it angry and kinda sad, so maybe adding one to your team would certainly cheer it up. If you stop fishing, you're going to notice a couple of other Pokemon. Psyduck, of course, can be found at the shoreline, but so too can Aron, living a little closer to the mountainside than the water, but it's just kind of strange that they're here. There's also another little fella who's come down from the mountain, attracted by the city's electricity pylons. This is GO-GOPHER, and this speedy little electric steel type is the grounding Pokemon. GO-GOPHER burrows underground and can cause havoc on wiring. It loves nothing more than lightning storms, and it's said that when they do happen, lightning will always be drawn to the spot in the ground where this Pokemon hibernates. And of course, as you can tell just by looking at it, this is a relative of the Pikachu line. So what do you think? Have you added any new Pokemon to your team? If you have, you should keep me up to date in the comments with where your Olympia team is at. Tell me, tell everyone, tell these two. It's oh no. It's them again.
Hey you, stop catching Pokemon around here, would you?
Can't you see we're just trying to enjoy a lovely day at the beach together?
Yeah, but you're in our sunlight, it's you again.
Yeah, well, we lost you once in the passage, but we've healed our Pokemon since last time, so get ready, it's time to go to town.
You're up, slack off.
All right, wakey wakey, Munchlax.
Their team hasn't changed at all since before, and what can I say? You know what you're doing. Being two normal types, if you do have any fighting moves on your team, they'll be super useful to dispatch of these Pokemon swiftly.
I see you understand type advantage. Well, let's try a dual type. Hoot hoot, you're up.
Come on out, Snooze.
More of the same. Hoot might provide a challenge here, but this really isn't a battle. This is warm-up, and between them and the local trainers, you've been doing really well.
Again?
An easy battle. In fact, some of your Pokemon look like they're getting ready to evolve. Well, would you look at that? If you caught a Barbug, it's evolved into HYPHOPPER, the Hopjaw Pokemon. It's changed from a Bug Poison type to a Bug Steel type. Quite the radical change, but the Pokedex tells you that by studying other Cocoon Pokemon, we learned this Pokemon is actually in a Cocoon-like state. The jaws are relatively immobile, and they're used more to just ward off enemies than actually fight them. As a final escape, they can hop high into the air to get away from predators. Typically, they'll land on their head, but the Pokemon evolving inside is inside a sturdy cocoon body, and it's very safe. And look, it's not just Barbug that's evolving. If you caught one on Route 1, then your Capon is ready to evolve. Evolve into SCRAPTOR, the scrappy Pokemon, and depending on if it's male or female, it'll have one of two different forms. The male SCRAPTOR takes on the display form. This version uses martial arts to make beautiful displays to attract mates. All of the SCRAPTOR look very similar amongst their own species, so their martial arts need to be top-notch to get noticed. Meanwhile, the female SCRAPTOR are the protectors of the family. It'll defend its nest furiously until its eggs hatch, at which point it will go hunt for prey frantically while the male teaches the chick how to kick. These Pokemon are both flying and fighting type with slightly different stats and move pools, the males having more physical moves at the high levels like High Jump Kick and Sky Attack, and the females are more of a special attacker, later knowing Hurricane and Aura Sphere.
What? That's so unreal. If we evolved our Pokemon, you wouldn't stand a chance. Next time you see us, we'll be fully prepared.
Yeah, you snoozer loser.
But they won.
Oh yeah, next time, we'll put you down for nap time.
Hey, nice going. I was watching from the docks. The Psyducks are all back safe and sound. It seems like they were scared off by those snooze grunts, or maybe it was these Aaron that have been appearing. You see out there, the ocean. People like myself travel from all over the world to make a place like this home. It's a shame that we all have different ideas of what home could be. Even the Pokemon have to work it out. What to do when the Psyduck and the Aaron fight for space on the beach? Whose home is it? Both of theirs? Or does one not belong? The Psyduck have lived here longer, but then I haven't spent my whole life here and people have accepted Rumbletown as my home. You know what? You might be alright, champion. Heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Once you've rested your team, I'll be waiting at the Pokemon Gym. I'll take your opinion of the matter after we battle. See ya. I'll be waiting.
And just like that, Moxie has gone. Rumbletown's beach is a much calmer place, and you are about to take on your first Pokemon gym battle here in this Olympia region. You wonder about what type of gym leader you think Moxie really is, and as you turn your back and look out on the city, you hear a cry from the ocean. What in the world was that? Maybe you'll get to find out one day, but not today. For now, all there is to do is to head to the Pokemon Center, heal up your team, and get ready for your first Pokemon gym battle. Let me know how your team is looking in the comments below. Thank you to all of you who are supporting this series on Patreon. You'll find links to that, as well as all of the artists involved in this series in the description. And of course, so hi Pokemon Masters.